Hello Warriors! In this video, some ducks just took off. In this video, I go for a walk in the woods in the middle of the night. I clearly don't get eaten by wild animals, but it's a little frightening. And also stay till the end. I talk a lot about mitochondrial optimization, optimization of inflammation reduction, how this improves brain function, lead to me taking less Adderall, just because I need less of it. I talk about differences in brain function and why this is. Stay till the end, guys. This is a really amazing video. Very, very useful if you want to optimize your health by reducing inflammation and you're having trouble because things aren't really working. The morning ritual begins again with another walk at night. I'm taking a video of myself in front of the woods. These are the woods. You can't really see anything because it's completely dark. There's some house lights behind me. I'm just gonna go check out the woods at night, guys. Right now, I don't know if you can see it, but there's the indication that the sun is just starting to rise. So I'm by the highway right now. I'm thinking about exploring the area down below, but it's still really too dark to see much of anything. And I don't even know if there's another path that would connect back to a woods trail. I've never been that way. Can't see anything. I'm gonna go back the way I know. So at this point in my walk, I am not listening to Jordan Peterson with my headphones. I am paying attention to the woods. It is absolutely amazing how awake you feel in the woods at night. It just wakes your brain right up. It's 6:40. You guys still can't see anything. I can see things really well because my eyes have adapted, but you can't see anything. So now you can really start to actually see stuff. Go back over there to the highway. Can you see me? Vaguely. Haven't taken any Adderall today. Long-term ketosis, lion diet. I don't really feel like I need it as much, or maybe like a sixth of the dose. This is the woods at night. I always bring a stick. Hey Warriors, this is a video I made yesterday. Stay to the end, it shows you all of my biohacking morning routines. My brain works like a Ferrari when this is done. Hey Warriors, this is a video I made yesterday. Stay to the end, it shows you all of my biohacking morning routines. My brain works like a Ferrari when this is done. Time operates differently in the woods. On top of a mountain, the effect is even more pronounced. Even though the cars on the highway are clearly audible, the sound is somehow distorted, as though right here, right now, the subtle passage of time is different, distorted, as though underwater. I am heading back now because I took a detour in the woods, and the goal of the walk is to stimulate my metabolism, brain metabolism, so I have a period of openness to ideas so I can be receptive and get some stuff done, just get inspired, get out in the woods, and I'm just gonna chug the rest of my water and then eat a bunch of food
green tea and liver first, and then after I chug an entire liter of green tea, maybe like a liter and a half of green tea, I will then eat a ribeye, probably meditate while the tea's brewing, journal while drinking the tea, eat the ribeye after that, and then go off and get my heavy lifting work done with my brain in absolute top gear, fueled by ketones from the ribeye, liver, had B vitamins and stuff earlier with caffeine to stimulate me for the walk, and drinking about a liter and a half of water on the walk and more throughout the day. Had some salt too. I will conclude some thoughts once I'm closer to home with more of the water in me.
That is, you might hear the meditation timer. That's the kitchen timer I set going off. I realize this is useful if any of y'all are married. Just throw this tip in my video after meditating. We can't always be joyful, but we can capture the pinnacles of our joy and offer it to other people. Like, I can't be here to help my wife all day, but I arrange that she's here at a certain time so that I'm ready to help her out the door, so that I can be happy to do that and give that to her for this period of time. Couldn't be like that the whole day, but then even this thought I share. Teapot and liver. Gonna drink all of that. It's awesome. Drink that first thing every day. First thing before I eat like any real food, just to aid digestion. My face is so clear. It really helps. Again, for any of you who are new watching, I'm doing this primarily because if I don't do it, then I will not be able to sleep or sleep as well. So I'm optimizing absolutely everything in the pursuit of sleep. Before I eat all this, I am priming my stomach acid with these 2 capsules of betadine hydrochloride. It's acid, stomach acid enhancer. Primes my stomach to digest a lot of food. Really good thing to try. Here in the garage, I got my water reserves right here, my spring water reserves, and empty kombucha bottles. My water bottle was empty, surprisingly. Okay, so I was afraid of getting attacked by a wild animal in the woods until the sun came up and now I can see. So now I'm gonna start listening to Dr. Peterson again. Stay tuned, because when I get done with the walk, I'm gonna summarize some really important lessons on the mitochondria and why carnivore specifically is this essential tool for many people to heal their mitochondria.
Okay, I'm walking back and I'm going to record the bit on the mitochondria and the lion diet when I get back. But right now, what I wanted to share, besides how absolutely amazingly useful it is to balance with a hiking stick while you're walking, is that not being on Adderall, or being on less Adderall, I guess there's still some in my system, it's probably keeping 5 milligrams in my system at all times, something around there would be most useful, allows my brain right now, since I'm on carnivore, which has brain optimizing benefits for reasons I'll explain again at the end of the video, that now that my brain is able to metabolize energy properly, not being on Adderall allows me to follow multiple trains of thought simultaneously, like so many, such that I can not only follow Jordan Peterson completely, easily. I couldn't do that when I'm on Adderall. I just kind of stop thinking about him and I start thinking about what I need to do that day. And it's just this constant thing. It's like I can't make myself follow that many trains of thought when I'm on Adderall, which, depending on the dosage, which is kind of the point, because when my brain isn't in this optimal state because of long-term ketosis and lion diet, I can't regulate the different streams of thought. There's just so many going on all the time that I'm like, so, but right now though, since I'm not on it, I can walk on this uneven terrain. I can think about content I'm going to make. I can make the content, and I can follow the lecture series while tying the ideas to what I have to do today and my state of being and everything else, which is awesome, but it's interesting. It's like that's the way my brain works, which when I'm optimally metabolically healthy, I believe, this is part of my God engine theory, this is part of my general observations, this isn't even my theory, this is like, Mark Hyman talks about this with ultra mind solution and ultra metabolism, but having an optimized metabolism, especially neurological metabolism, brain metabolism, that allows me to enjoy my brain rather than, but it's interesting though, because when I'm on Adderall, but my brain isn't working because I'm consuming things that are just regulating me in the full onset insomnia. Let's say like a year ago, it was like my brain was just fuzzy, and then Adderall allowed my brain to like focus enough. It's like the function of my brain has actually changed. So my brain function really has changed on Adderall versus off Adderall. Like right now, I can just access all my different thoughts. Like I am aware of why I'm making the video and what I've previously said and why I said it. I still don't really have a perception of time, so I need to get a wristwatch, but I can engage in sequential productive action while maintaining a bird's eye view of why that's relevant, while talking about it and walking and listening to Peterson and all this stuff, which is awesome. And I couldn't do that yesterday because I wasn't Adderall. So I'm gonna link that video down below. Check it out. You can see the difference in how I talk on Adderall, off Adderall. The difference is also lion diet. Stay at the end of the video. I'm gonna explain in detail why this is. Almost back. There's a path to explore tomorrow. And over here, in the mist, in the foggy dew, love that song by Sinead O'Connor. In the foggy dew. So yeah, in the foggy dew, back where we were, I was gonna go over there. That was the area I wanted to explore over yonder that way, but later. I'll just start sharing on mitochondrial optimization as I walk through the woods, share a little bit of those thoughts. So basically, metabolism, come on, switch. There we go. Metabolism creates oxidative stress, because you need to consume oxygen in order to have metabolism. The amount of oxidative stress created is directly proportionate to the amount of oxygen needed. Ketones require less oxygen than carbohydrates to metabolize into ATP to support metabolism. Long-term adherence to the lion diet creates greater brain health in those who have issues with brain inflammation, because metabolism creates inflammation, and ultimately also toxicity creates inflammation and hinders metabolism. So it's this cycle where the inflammation prevents detoxification, the toxicity prevents inflammation-free metabolism, or reduced inflammation to the point where metabolism can happen at an optimal rate.
So over time, decreasing the amount of oxygen necessary for metabolism allows cell conditions to change so that optimal conditions for detoxification can take place, and then detoxification can take place over a long enough period of time. The metabolism can increase, allowing other features of the cell to optimize. Stay tuned and subscribe if you want to hear more about this. I'm going to be detailing this out in much greater detail in more videos.